today. The quarterback might be young, but they have put some things into their offensive game plan to make sure they're able to get the ball to their star player. He's been tearing up defenses all season long. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So FIU's offense will get first crack at it today. And we've said many times a tight end is the quarterback's best friend, but the last time these two played together, you could make the argument it was even... It was like that being there as a friend who sticks closer than a brother, David.
It was really impressive. I mean, they put up big numbers. It seemed to work every time he looked to the big fella. He delivered. So, elite 1-2 punch. Jesse, how do you slow that guy down?
I mean, you just got to pick your matchup poison, honestly. You can put a safety against him and try to take advantage of the speed, but he's not going to be big enough to match up physically. If you go...
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Looking for more room. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play.
You usually want to start a game when you come into a hostile environment with a great first drive, get some momentum, quiet the crowd. Palmer, the exact opposite on the road, and you make a big mistake early.
Yeah, I love coming into a hostile environment, trying to be aggressive from jump. But that interception was like giving every single fan here in the stadium a triple shot of espresso. They are going crazy right now after getting that interception.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. He's got it on the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got it! They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
I love the third down defense. I love the defense understanding passing situation, dropping back, keeping everything in front of them, and then breaking on the football. In order to do this and be great on third down, you got to do one thing.
Big scrap! They will score! Touchdown, Jacksonville State! Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Guys, FIU ready to go back to work on offense. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time through a pick on the first play.
No, it certainly can't. I think one good way, David, to help your quarterback turn the page is just find him an easy completion here and let him get back into a rhythm.
Yeah, or find him an easy handoff. Just hand the football off, maybe get the ground game going, maybe jumpstart this offense a little bit.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Floating away. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Quarterback making checks. Motion from the wide receiver. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And that one falls incomplete. A huge stand by the defense.
And first half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
Let's talk for a second about Jacksonville State. Really interesting matchup here. It's always fun when the top two teams in the conference get to square off in the regular season. With all the expansion, it's become a little bit of a rarity, hasn't it? Got a little, heading to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Stoll. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. After the big play to start, now they are on the move at their own 45. Quarterback may change this route. To the air on first down. The sure hands. It's Stoll. Breaks into the open. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Okay, here's the bad news. They're down by a lot of points really early in this game in the first quarter. The good news is there's a lot of football left. The better news, they finally get a big play through the air. That's the kind of play that can spark some confidence and completely turn this thing around. They got to keep that up.
He's got him. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Panthers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast. And they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that.
It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. He caught it, and he will score! Touchdown, Panthers! Big-time touchdown there to get some much-needed momentum.
You got to find something, right? Who are you going to go to make that big play to get you back into it? You're not back in it yet. It's not tied. You're not there yet, but you're starting to inch back into it and get some momentum going.
Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk after the 30-yard line.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. After that false start, the whole approach to 10. Looking to fire. The throw. Quickly out to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
Wow, and what a great job by that quarterback finding his open receiver on 3rd down. You know, guys, one of the most telling stats at the end of the game is 3rd down conversion percentage. If you're a great 3rd down team, it's invaluable to your offensive success, and that's why teams drill 3rd down so much in practice.
I'll tell you what, it's so nice to speed that clock up with the quarterback. Hit him early, hit him often. Those shots start to add up. That thing comes out all over the place.
Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. We've come to the break, and Jacksonville State has the lead. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. And the Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Boots his first of the day away. Was called on 4 times in the victory last week. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Ford International comes out to start this drive. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Snags a quick pass on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited.
Well, it doesn't get any more open than that. Good read by the quarterback. He was looking for his tight end wide open on the play. Man, you got to make the catch.
Wide receiver comes in motion. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Finds his back in the middle. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the first down at the 30. FIU comes out with a fresh set of downs. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Hauls it in. And they knock him down. Go defense is swarming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun, the give, looking for room. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Makes a grab and room to run. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. FIU set up with another first down. Wants to go right back downfield. Fires it down the seam. Got it in stride inside the 20. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
And they're attacking the middle of the field. That's a big gain by the offense. And I know the big fella, I know it takes him a second to get going, but once he gets 8, 10, 12 yards downfield, those are big strides, and it's hard for people to keep up with them. Really nice job getting vertical. Nice play by the offense.
Working that left side now. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. 2nd down coming up with this red zone opportunity. Wants to throw again. Got his man on the right. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. The offense changing the play. He'll set up to throw. Got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Panthers! Looking for the tie with the extra point.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. That 14-point lead is gone, and now they'll try to get back on top with a scoring drive here. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got it set up on the outside. There he goes. They'll make the stop, but not before they use the screen beautifully and pick up the first down. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They got beaten that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running backs.
Makes the catch, and he's free. He's across the 50 and out of bounds at the 49, and a great pickup on that one. The Gamecocks, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Looking downfield on first down. Takes the easy one to the back. And that defensive penetration gave him no chance, and he is ridden out of bounds. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's a really good job by this defense. A complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on fourth down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Wants to throw on first down. Makes the grab. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain. The Panthers headed quickly to the line.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that, you got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? He wants to change this route. Second down, he'll throw it. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
Tight end now in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his second interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down.
And that was another ball thrown in harm's way. And this young man, he already has one interception. That was almost a second. Just playing a little bit loose with the football. Let's make sure we get that dialed in. We can't make those mistakes. Hard to win games when you make big mistakes.
They've got the first down. Mark it at the 26 in the waning seconds of the half. The Panthers come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. Backed up now, here's second and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. Never a doubt. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. FIU has it on a tee, about ready to go here in the 3rd quarter. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Coming out of the locker room, the Gamecocks head coach told me the message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Appreciate that, Holly. So now it's 2nd and long. It's a draw, and the defense drags him down.
And it's been a surprise today for this offense. Like, coming into the game, we all talked about it. We thought they'd be able to run against this defense that's been run on a lot, and this offense just can't get the running game going. Be interested to see what they do to try to change it up, but somehow, some way, they need that physical ground game.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. The Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. He's got it. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Guys, here on the FIU sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
All right, Holly. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Fires to the tight end. And he'll be marked down, but he's got enough to move the chains. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. They'll run play action. Fires to the right. He's got it. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Wants to throw it again, and why not? The screen, and watch out. Stop just inside the 25. Will mark it at the 24. Pickup of 10 and a 1st down. Clock ticks across the 4-minute mark here in the 3rd. Looking to throw on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. And the Panthers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Firing to the right, complete. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
Makes the grab on the left. Touchdown, Panthers! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone. That's the first score of the day for the nation's leader in receiving touchdowns. And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz every...
What a job to lay out and make the catch. And the Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry up.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good. And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
What a great play by the defensive tackle. Look, sacks aren't just for very athletic, long defensive ends. These D tackles, man, they use their strength. They push linemen back in the pocket, collapse it, and come away with the sack.
He'll heave it deep. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. Just needs a crack to get a return. He's got great speed. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly roll.
Guys, here on the FIU sideline, one of the evolving storylines down here is the play of their wide receiver, who is having a breakout game. They weren't sure that he would be the start today. He's kind of down in the rotation, but he is showing that he is a go-to guy right now, and the quarterback is leaning on him. He's been productive and electric so far in this game. I expect they will continue to get him some downfield targets. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking downfield on first down. Under fire. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Zings it complete to the right. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. We've reached the break. It's FIU with the lead. Now let's take a look at the stats in what has been a nip and tuck affair. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. They'll run it to the right side. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
And that's not a surprise for this offense, man. They go back to the hot hand. They fed him on this drive. They want to get touches to their wide receiver, the guy that can really change the game with his speed on the outside. Nice job being aggressive in the red zone. I say aggressive, getting to the edge quickly with that little touch pass, get it to your playmaker, and let him get a little bit of yardage.
Well, this guy's been a go-to guy for this offense all game long. We've seen that here on a critical third down late in the game with the lead. Guess who shows up with another big one? That guy.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Florida International. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really, really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
Jacksonville State's offense comes out ready to start this drive. Complete to start this drive. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Savage. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. From the gun, running back gets to give. Finding some room. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. They'll stop play here as they have a look at this injured Gamecock. Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays. And now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the answer is because this offense is just struggling in the passing game.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing if they stop the pass, they win the game, and they have done that. Their guys have won one-on-one on islands. They've been able to get to the quarterback. They've been mixing up their looks. They haven't even allowed 100 yards passing in this one.
Upstairs, he's got it. He's brought down the one of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They'll run it in the red zone. And that's a live ball behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach swatting and batting at the football and trying to punch it out, trying to dislodge the ball from the ball carrier, and boy, they did it right there.
Wants to throw on first down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the tight end. Crosses the 30, he's got to lay it. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Looking to throw on first down. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. He'll pull it down. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line, and it'll be first down.
Well, he's showing you all the tools in the toolbox now. We saw earlier in the game his ability throwing the football, and now you're getting to see it with him running too. This guy is the definition of a dual-threat quarterback, and right now, this defense has no answer for him.
Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Motion from the wideout. Breaks the tackle. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. Quarterback making adjustments. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Back open in the middle. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The Panthers will try to pick it up on 4th down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. Off the RPO, throw right, looking for the change. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The Panthers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Lost to throw again. Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Gets the back moving. And back to the air on 2nd down. Flips it out to the back. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football. An absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hard...
Snags it, and he's open. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Big guy smells it. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
And in this offense, you know, as a quarterback, you're going to get opportunities to put up some pretty big numbers. You've been impressed watching this guy play early this year. With that last pass completion, he's now already over 2,000 yards on the season.
Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, FIU. And the route is on. Things a little more comfortable after that score and much, much closer to a win here in Week 5. And he made the extra point without problem. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
On the move from inside his 5. He's finally brought down after a big return that was almost a whole lot bigger. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.